Well, Christmas is coming, so since I wanted to change the diff fluid on these things before I got too much farther, I can do it now just by stepping over the frame. If I wait till I put the body on or the gas tank and that, then I gotta crawl around underneath it like a dog. So I treated myself, got myself some lube blocker gaskets. These are reusable ones. You install them dry without any RTV silicone or anything like that. They seem to be all the rage on the forums and the YouTube videos, so a little pricey for a gasket, but what the heck. Since the AMC 20 is kind of weak to begin with, and the back diff cover is basically metal tissue paper, it's like 1/16 of an inch if that, and this one's pretty rusted and pitted. I painted it with POR, but even then it wasn't looking so hot. So the other thing I picked up, got myself a set of Riddler manufacturing diff covers. Now these things are super heavy duty. I know the YouTube video was what sold me, believe it or not. They bolt it to a plate steel and then start driving things over it. And it wasn't until they drove over like a 120,000 pound excavator did one fail. So I figure if it can take that, it ought to take the little bit of abuse that I'm going to put it through. And they look a hell of a lot nicer too. Even painted, the stock covers ain't gonna look nowhere near as nice as this. So anyway, little trick when you're changing your diff fluid, leave the top 4 bolts on and just try out on the bottom a bit. You won't be surprised by a mountain of fluid coming out all at once and making a mess everywhere. You can control how much comes out and how fast. Yeah, it doesn't look too bad. Probably never been changed. Alright, there we go. Not too bad. Always amazes me when you look inside something that's covered in oil, how you get rust. In this case, you can see where the level of the oil was. It sat so long. So there was no oil circulating here for a long time. And these factory diff covers are pretty paper thin. I think they're maybe, Jesus, if they're a 1/16th I'd be amazed. But it had fluid in it, so that's a bonus. So there's your lube blocker. Really not much to it. Just it's got a coating right on it, a couple of ribs. Look like rubberized something or other. The other thing I like about this kit, comes with all regular bolts instead of those frickin' Torx things that are in here to begin with. Since you're not using RTV, which tends to hold it for you, it's a little harder to keep things lined up. So what I do, start a couple of bolts, and then I can place it up. You know, I realize that AMC 20 is nothing beefy or super powered or anything like that, but damn if that don't make it look good. You can't tell me that don't look better than that. I see the Dana 30 cover is a heck of a lot thicker. You can even hear the sound of it. It sounds thicker and tougher. Okay, same thing here. Got my lube blocker and my Riddler manufacturing diff cover. Well, that's a tight fit. May have to rotate that steering stabilizer a bit. Alright, I know it's hard to get a good view with all the stuff going on, but that looks a hell of a lot better and it's a lot more solid than the stock cover.